where African were. We shouldn't let our children forget that. And I believe I love Ashoke, but the Ashoke is too heavy for my head nowadays. Some are so stiff and they bruise me. And for the quality, the texture of Akweti, and I will tell you, I told Her Excellency, I said, if God brings my husband in a second time, I'll be wearing a buba and wrapper day for myself. Yes, I'm going to be wearing that. Because very soft, breathable cotton. And these women,
wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, you heard it from the horse's mouth. That is the wife of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the GCFR, HIV, HOT, DSS, the Grand Commander of the Republic of the Zoo, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the wife. She gave the people of Abia State 2 billion naira, according to her, to revive Akwete textile company. But that is not the picture. But before I say what I want to say, I want you to jam your hand together for Bola Ahmed Tinubu's wife, Remi Tinubu. I beg, jam your hand together. Jam it very well. Jam it. As I talk, just jam your hand. Just now, jam it very well. When you jam finish, let me tell you why you should not jam that hand. Don't jam it because I tell you to jam it. But if you want to jam hand, just jam it because you want to jam it for her. I don't think you understand what I mean. If you jam that hand to praise her, she gave Igbo 2 billion naira for our silence. That means you are among those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't get it twisted. I repeat, don't get it twisted. You see this message? We are going to calm down to analyze it. Remi Tinubu so much love the Igbos. He's giving the Igbos 2 billion naira. In that speech, maybe some people might just listen to it, chamfa, and just swatch it and kind of their normal political talks. Listen to that very well. That if her husband succeeds in second term, that she is going to wear Akwete. Or rather, she will be wearing Akwete. In other words, if her husband does not win the second time, she will not wear that Akwete. And I can tell you this for free of charge. That 2 billion naira is just on paper for you to vote her husband. She just tell you that this thing now is a hoax. But that is not even where I'm going. Remi Tinubu have come to bribe the Igbos. In fact, he is in Abia State to bribe the people of Abia State, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came from. To forget about talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, let them stop talking about anything that got to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. That is exactly what it means. To shut their mouth up. When people saw the headline of this message now, they would just rush to comment section. They won't even watch the message to tell me that it is a fake news. You are not a fast thinker. You are not a critical thinker. There's no anyhow you are going to decode that this woman just go to Abia State to shut the mouth of all the whole Abia people calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. All the ones who used to go on the street to protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Do you know why? Because they have already told her that money can buy the silence of Igbos. Because the people who sent out there have sold us kobo and half. To the extent that they don't see us finish to know that money can buy the silence of Igbo to forget about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She come and give you 2 billion naira and you clap. Not she promise so, because she made it categorically clear. If we go on for a second time, I will wear Akwete. That means that is when she will again give you the money because you voted and they see their scorecard and find out that, oh, Abia voted massively for APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Azumo office. They don't tell them now. Can you see her fault? You cannot see her fault. You can only see my fault and your fault. Who believes that everything is all about money? Imagine Remi Tinubu, 2019, the video is still on social media. The video is still trending now. That if Ambode won election, they are going to pursue all the whole Igbo. Bobo Igbo, they will pursue you from Lagos. And then the street hawkers will then take over their businesses and their mansions. And they were clapping for her. Remi Tinubu, let me also remind you, also for my fellow people who will clap their hands foolishly for this woman. When there was a tanker explosion, when they went to use the tanker to wipe away everybody like a form of terrorists, they don't shoot guns, shoot. Now using what they call it, tanker, fuel tankers. 2 fuel tankers blew up in Niger, one in Lokoja and one in Mararaba. Remi Tinubu, each of those tanker blew up blew up. You gave them 100 million naira each. Another one blew up in Kogi. Remi Tinubu, you gave them 100 million naira. Tanker explosion in Enugu State. Nobody saw Remi Tinubu because it is not time for election. If you are not a critical thinker to know that this woman don't come now, can't say trap for the people of Biafra State. Why you not go to Imo State and give 2 billion where APC lies? Why you not go to Ebonyi, give 2 billion where the APC have state? Pitamba is Enugu State and they have more catalog of problems in Enugu State and it is APC. Why this woman no get there? Why must he be the state of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And if I give the headline that this is a bribe, some people will say it's a fake news. Be a critical thinker. This woman is just going there to tell them, shut up. That my husband can, before, they are a kind of contemplating. If you go all the whole social media, oh, Tinubu is going to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release for campaign. Now, they don't already see, say, even if they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing for them. So, for them not to, at least, not to try, they now bring out 2 billion naira, say they want to revive Akwete. Then if her husband go back for second time, she will wear Akwete. It sounds funny. But let me just read this article for reading's sake. First Lady donated 2 billion naira to promote Akwete weaving heritage in Abia State. The First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, has donated 2 billion naira to the Abia State government to support the development of Akwete fabric, a prestigious hand-woven textile indigenous to Akwete town in Abia. The First Lady made the donation in Aba on Tuesday during her visit to the state to celebrate and promote the historic Akwete weaving heritage in Okwa East local government area of the state. She explained that the gesture was to support the development of Akwete production site with a view to creating more jobs and boosting the state's economy. She added that the donation will support efforts by the Abia State government to preserve the centuries-old craft and ensure its sustainability for future generations. She praised the uniqueness and richness of Akwete fabric crafted on vertical looms by women in Abia using cotton, raffia, and silk, and famous for its vibrant colors and intricate geometric motifs. I am in awe of all the richness of what the Akwete fabric stands for. I love traditional outfits because our tradition, our culture, tells us who we are. The moment we lose that, we won't remember where we came from. The craft was transferred from generation to generation. It is a sacred craft done with love, patience, and endurance. The tradition of Akwete handmade fabric is dear to the hearts of the women who make it, and they should be encouraged to pass it on the next generation, she said. Ms. Tinubu encouraged the younger generation to embrace their culture, particularly cultural attire that connects the young with the older generations. According to her, people should be proud of their cultural heritage and wear the African traditional attires with pride and dignity. We should not let our children forget that. To the women of Akwete, I heard your cry. I'm here to announce to all Nigerians and to the Igbo people that it is time to take Akwete fabric to the national stage. Therefore, all the notable sons and daughters of Igbo land should rise up to preserve this culture. On my part, I am donating 2 billion naira for this project, the First Lady said. She promised Governor Alex Otti that if President Bola Tinubu wins the 2027 presidential selection for a second time, that she will wear the wrapper and buba made from Akwete for the inauguration. Responding, Otti and his wife, Miss Priscilla Otti, thanked the First Lady for the gesture, saying it will significantly transform Akwete fabric production in the whole of the state. He described the visit to the state as timely and significant for preserving the indigenous craft. Otti noted that the Abia state government have been engaging with Akwete weaving community since 2023 to reposition the industry for greater economic values. The governor said that the state government was working to remove barriers limiting the growth of the centuries-old craft. It was also embracing technology to improve productions and competitiveness in the global market. He praised President Bola Tinubu for implementing economic reforms, particularly the removal of fuel subsidy and the unification of the foreign exchange market. The lawmaker representing Abia South Senatorial District, Senator Naira Bribe or Naira Bribe, described the woman who waved the fabric as the bedrock of the community. Today, we celebrate the ingenuity of the women in this area, and I would like to be part of the construction of the weaving center, Abaribe said. The news agency of Nigeria reports of Abia Council traditional rulers conferred the traditional title of Ugo Nwanye Abia, the pride of Abia women, on the first lady in recognition of her generosity, care, and monetary roles to all Nigerian women. You see how we keep on selling our cultures, kobo na afo. Remi Tinubu, who hated Igbos with passion, just come drop 2 billion naira. All the old Igbo's in our land now begin to dance to her tone to give her a chieftaincy title. How the mighty has fallen. So now, the silence of our people worth just 2 billion naira to silence all the whole atrocities that is happening under the government of Bola Tinubu to the Igbos. Our silence is just 2 billion naira. Come, wait, that small baby elephant, is he not worth more than 2 billion naira? So you people now just Remi, who hated you with passion. And I hope they are singing now mama be this if you people sing that music for this woman. A woman who come out to tell you that when your sons and daughters graduate from school, that the only place that's suitable for them to find work, not in the government offices, but let them just go to borrow 50,000 naira from OPay or all these money lenders, and then go to start kwili, roasting corn, and also frying of akara. While her own 18 years old girl possessed a house of $250 million in US. No source of income. A student for that matter. So now they go love you, give you 2 billion naira. Now she don't set trap for Nana. Say if the president win for the second inauguration, then she will wear acquainted. That means now then she will give you her money. When I don't give her 50,000, I don't give her. When I don't sing on her mama be this, you don't go take them back. That is one thing our people are getting wrong. When you see this kind of people, my brother, give them arm's length. Why Remi Tinubu never come to Abia State since they assume office for the past 3 years? It is now just some months to that so-called January 16 election or selection. Igbo, So they God have mercy. They keep saying, oh, Igbo love money, and you come and say a lie. 2 billion naira. You don't sing on our mama be this. It's okay. May God have mercy upon our souls. But man, I just know say, na trap this woman said for now. If she so much and her husband so much love the Igbos, let them, and I'm very sure they didn't even tell her to go and tell the husband to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe they will even be afraid to talk to her. That is it now. Inferiority complex. They will even be afraid to tell her, please tell your husband, release Nnamdi Kanu and take this nonsense 2 billion naira and go back. Alex Oti, I blame you for this. I blame you for this. In fact, you are complicit on this. What arrant nonsense? What humongous nonsense? What concussious nonsense? In another 2 billion naira. Tell her to take the money back so that she will pass the information to her husband that they are not welcome in Igbo. Because when you keep on entertaining all these charlatans, they keep on thinking that they are very, very important more than the person that they are holding captive. In fact, our people can never change. Igbo can never change. No, I have done my part. What about you? Have you ever are you able to do your part? You can be able to do it. I don't just wait safe. My people are gonna help me to share this video. They don't bribe in that stage. You say me they forget about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is your take? Drop it at the comment section of this video. You will see hear my voice again on our next publication. Have a nice day. My wonderfully made Biafran brothers and sisters.